Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making 5 quick and easy Easter crafts in miniature for our Barbie dolls. Let's start off by making a miniature cross ornament. I take a piece of cardboard and I sketch out the cross using a pencil. Mine ends up measuring 3 centimeters high and 2 centimeters wide. You can do yours whatever measurements you want. I then cut it out using a craft knife. And now I'm going to cover it using some wood grain paper. You can find this paper on my blog and I'll tell you more about printables later in the video. So make sure the wood grain is going vertical and I'm going to stick the cross onto the back of it. Cut it out with excess of paper around it so that we can fold it in and glue it all around. So once it's covered in paper, we're going to put a layer of Mod Podge on it just to seal it and make it a bit more strong and durable. So while that's drying, we're going to make a base for the cross. So I'm taking a bottle top and I take a screwdriver and I make a hole just by applying some pressure on the bottle top. I take some green felt and I cut around my bottle top just slightly bigger than the size of the bottle top so that I have a bit of extra felt to fold down around the edges. And let's put this on using hot glue. We can trim any excess off using scissors. And then we're just going to recut the hole through the felt as well. And then cut another strip of green felt to go around the edge. I don't know where the footage went of that. I got this bag of dried moss in a craft store and I just start sticking some around the base that we have made. We can trim off the excess until we're happy with how it looks. Now it's time to glue the cross in to the little hole that we made earlier. Make sure that it comes right through the hole, and I'm going to put another blob of hot glue in there to keep it very secure, and it also adds a bit of weight in there as well. Speaking of weight, I have this bag of miniature pebbles that I got from a craft store. I'm going to pick out some really small ones and I'm going to glue them around the base of the cross. And I'm just going to go right around the bottom. Now our miniature cross is complete and ready to be displayed in the doll's house. Next up, we're going to make some glitter globes. So I'm using these glass globes that I got in a recent Temu haul. They have a cork base, and I'm going to also be using some miniature figures that I got in a recent Easter Temu haul. If you check back my channel, you'll be able to check that one out. So I start by hot gluing the figure onto the cork base. These are really, really simple and yet really cute decorations. Then I'm going to take some Easter colours of glitter, and since this chick is pink, I'm going to put pink on the other glitter globe. So pour some into the glass part, and then turn your figure upside down and press it in until it holds. You can also use hot glue around the edge if you want to make sure it's secure, but if you press it in really well, it stays in and you don't really need to glue it. And now we have our first glitter globe. Let's do the same with the chick one using our yellow glitter. And we're done. Next up, we're making some Easter baskets or treat bags. There is a free printable for this and you'll find it in my blog, and I'll tell you more about that later. First, we're going to cover all the images with clear tape and then cut them out. I've also included one that says egg hunt. If you want to make your own egg hunt area with your dolls, that's optional. I'm going to find some craft foam that is sort of matching in colour tone to the images. And I'm going to use glue stick to attach it on. When we've stuck them all onto craft foam, we cut them out again, and I've cut some more strips of the matching craft foam to use as the body of the baskets, and I'm attaching that using hot glue. Trim off the excess, put hot glue around the edge, and fix on the other side of our little basket. We're going to repeat these steps with the other images. I'm using pink and white craft foam for the body of those baskets. And now we have 3 little treat bags. We just need handles, and I'm going to use a piece of craft foam again to check the length of it. and then fix it in with hot glue. Do the same for all of our baskets, and then we can fill them up with miniature eggs. And they're ready to give as gifts or use in your miniature egg hunts. Next up, I'm making a Pom Bunny, and we take 2 sizes of grey pom-poms, fix them together with hot glue to make our head and our body. Then I'm going to take a really tiny white pom-pom for a wee bobtail. I have these miniature black flat bag eyes, and they're so tiny that I'm using tweezers to apply them, again with hot glue. And I'm going to put one on each side of the smaller grey pom-pom. I use felt in grey and pink to make ears for the bunnies. So I cut rounded triangles from the grey and then slightly smaller rounded triangles from the pink. Stick the pink ones onto the grey ones and then fix the little ears to the bunny's head. I fold one of the ears over. This is optional for a cute little look, and your bunny's done. Next up, I'm going to make an Easter bonnet. I got this bunch of miniature straw hats from Amazon, and they're quite a good size for the Barbie doll. So for the first one, I turn it over and glue some ribbon inside the hat. We want the ribbon to go right across the middle and right out to each edge, with plenty remaining hanging down so that we can tie it under the doll's chin. While we're waiting for that to dry, let's turn it over. And I've got some dried flowers that I got from a craft store. Sorry, they're actually artificial flowers. And I begin gluing them around the brim of the hat. It's up to you as to whether or not you go right round or just halfway round. I just go halfway round in this instance. And then wait till all of the hot glue dries, because we don't want the hot glue anywhere near the doll's hair if it's not completely dry. Once it's dry, place it on the doll's head, pull the ribbon down under the chin as tightly as you can and tie in a little bow. And trim the excess for our first Easter bonnet. And it looks really cute on her, I really like that. For another option, we can trim some of the Easter bonnet brim off so that it's trimmed off the back and we round the edges. And this one is going to be sitting on the back of the doll's head, and the ribbon's going to come round the front. So once we've trimmed off the base of it, we go along the bottom with hot glue and adhere some ribbon as before right across the base, with plenty excess on each side. Turn it over and begin fixing flowers on as before. Then once all the hot glue is dry, pop it on the doll's head, pull the ribbon round to the front and tie under her chin for another variation of an Easter bonnet. Thank you for joining me while I made 5 quick and easy Easter crafts for Barbie dolls. If you liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment or emoji below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm showing you right now how you can go and get your free printable from our blog. See you in the next video, guys. Bye!